Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to SirVick TV, your home of infotainment. As usual, we always say another day, another video. If it's your first time here, guys, feel at home. Please watch this video to the very end, and at the end of it, if you get to enjoy the video, please subscribe so that you're notified the next time we drop another video. If you're a returning subscriber, man, we don't take you for granted. We do appreciate very much, and always keep watching us, man. We'll keep you updated with the latest of vlogs, the latest of news, man. We always will keep you abreast with whatever is happening. So guys, today we are taking a small road trip, and as you've seen from the title, basically we are targeting the Niger River. So okay, River Niger is the biggest, like is one of the biggest rivers in West Africa. So definitely we're not gonna like watch the entire river, but what we are targeting is the bridge, the Jebba Bridge, which of course now separates Kwara State from Niger State. It's a bridge that actually connects Jebba Town to Mokwa Town. So that's where we are targeting. That's the place we are heading to. And maybe a few facts about River Niger. Of course, it's one of the biggest rivers in West Africa, the third longest river on the African continent. That is after the Congo River, after the River Nile, which is of course the biggest, and then rather the longest, and then of course the Congo River, which is the second. So River Niger happens to be the third. It's about 4,180 kilometers long. So it which countries does it cover? Of course, there is the Guinea, there is Mali, there is Niger, Benin, and of course Nigeria. So we are in Nigeria currently. That's where we are recording this video from. Its source, of course, is from Guinea, and it flows all the way down to Nigeria. So a lot happens on this river, actually, because, for instance, Jebba, where we're heading to, happens to have Jebba Dam, where hydroelectric power is generated. Yeah. So there's a very big dam at Jebba. It's called the Jebba Dam. So they generate quite a huge, a lot of watts actually generated from there. To be specific, the number of wattage that comes from there is actually 540 megawatts of power happens to come from the Jebba Dam, or the Jebba hydroelectric power station. So we're on our way to Jebba. So I'm just gisting you guys as we move, so that actually the roads are really good. They were recently built, so they're really good. So on your way to Jebba, of course, you pass through Bode Saddu, that is in Moro, LGA, and then of course you see the roads are really good as we head now to the Jebba Town itself. So man, the place is really, so we are about to get there. We are not yet there though, so we're on our way. And as we move on our way, of course, you get to see a lot of things. Most of the buildings, of course, are older buildings. So at this point, actually, we are in Bode Saddu. So whatever you are seeing right now, you are seeing it at Bode Saddu. Bode Saddu is on your way to Jebba. So it's in Kwara State as well. Kwara State is in the western, what do we call the southwestern part of Nigeria? Kind of. It's not in north central. It's counted to be north central, but really it's not in the north. But the reason why they tend to align it to the north is because Ilorin is led by an emir, and of course it's regarded as the Ilorin Emirate. So yeah, that's the reason why they count it to be part of the north. So guys, here we are in Jebba. Man, Jebba is a small town though. It's a small town. It's at the border of Kwara State and Niger State. So once you cross the bridge, that's when you now get close to Niger State. But here we are in Kwara State still, but this is Jebba Town. So here we are in the town. It's a small town, nothing much, no major development, you know. The town is of course led by a king. The king here is referred to as the Oba. That's the title of the king. So man, there we go. This place is really a grain, man. It's a bit hilly, yeah, but it's a really nice place. And then of course the Jebba Bridge, that is where we are now. The Jebba Bridge is really when was the Jebba Bridge built? The Jebba Bridge was actually built in 1960, man. It has been there for quite a while. It's long, you know. Of course it wasn't built by Nigerians. It was built by some Yeah, some whites came by, they built the bridge back then, so it has been there for a while. How long is it? 1,800 meters long, so it's really big. So actually what's happening right here, we're just taking a turn around the roundabout in heading to Mokwa. That's where the roundabout is, and then of course again we'll take another turn. Of course you'll now get to see the Jebba Bridge from another side, from another angle. Yeah, so basically the bridge is what connects Jebba, which is in Kwara, to Mokwa, which is in Niger State. So there we are again, back. We are getting close. We're getting close. Actually what we're looking at right now is what do we call it? What do we call this? Man, the name has gone. I really hate forgetting such. Man, yeah. So basically, that is Jebba for you guys. So we are getting to the bridge. There comes the bridge again. There comes the bridge, guys. There we see the bridge, 1,800 meters long. So it's a big bridge, man. These guys really did. It's a 2-lane bridge actually. You see, you can pass from whichever side, and then of course it has pedestrian. It has room for pedestrian traffic as well. Then there is Mungo Park right there. That's the name I was looking for, man. The Mungo Park, man. You see that stone, man? That structure right there. That's the Mungo Park, man. That's the name I was looking for, and it wasn't coming. But you know what? Hey, man, the Lord is amazing. The name is back. I'm able to remember it. So, guys, let me leave you to have some musical break before we proceed to another area. Before we get to remember I promised you that you're gonna see the Niger River. It's a day at Niger River or River Niger, so we're gonna spend some time at the river. So before we get there, let's have some musical break. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, so instead of me giving you an aerial view of the place, why can't we get to the very top, to the highest point in Jebba, so that you get to see everything from the top, guys? So yeah, we are heading to the highest point of this town. So from this point to where we're going, we can actually get to see the entire town clearly. We can equally get to see the river clearly. We can equally get to see the bridge very clearly. So there's a lot that we're gonna see from this point, man. And one thing you'll notice is that it has very ancient buildings. So these are buildings that were actually built back in the 1960s when the bridge was being constructed. Remember, we said the bridge, which is about 1,800 meters long, was built in the 1960s. So that's when most of these structures were built, because that is where the people that were constructing the railway, rather the bridge, actually stayed. So the bridge, they were actually, Nigeria was actually colonized by the British. So it's assumed that the people that were building these were actually the British. So when the construction was done, then that's where they lived. And of course we had a sugar factory around Jebba, and most of the Indians that were working that sugar factory actually lived in this area. So that explains the structures that we have here. Very beautiful structures. However, the structures look abandoned, as you can see, guys. They've not been painted for the longest time. They are not inhabited at the moment. Some are occupied, yes, but really they're not well maintained. They're not well kept. So that explains a lot. But the place is really good, man. Check the environment. It's really green. The greenery is amazing. The greenery is graining. I love what I'm seeing, man. The place is really gorgeous. The place is really beautiful. So now we are heading to the best, one of the best buildings around this area. I mean, it's a very nice homestead. From that homestead, you can actually get to have the best view of Jebba Town, the best view of River Niger, and the best view of the bridge that we've actually come to see. So we're just talking in as if we are tourists, but we aren't really tourists. We're on a work trip. We just decided to drop by to have a look at the place, These are opportunities that only come once, man, in a lifetime. YOLO. Let's go, sha. So, oh man, we are about to witness Jebba, man. Of course, we have to say hi to the owners of the compound, guys, and then there we go, presenting to you Jebba in 1, 2, 3. Jebba Town comes to you right there, guys, before your eyes. We got Jebba Town. Are you guys enjoying the town? And then, of course, let's get the views from the river. You see River Niger right there? And man, remember, it has been dry for quite a while, so the river is not full. However, if it was full, you couldn't get any clothes, man. Sometimes it gets to displace the people there, but really, that's why that particular island is unoccupied, because whenever the water is too much, it actually gets to cover the island. Yeah, man, isn't that town amazing? Isn't it very beautiful? Isn't the town beautiful? Just check it out from that point. I love what I see, man. That is Jebba Town right there, man. Through SirVick's lens. So yeah, subscribe to SirVick TV for these and many more sceneries, guys. Yeah, man. So there we go. This is one of the best homesteads that you can get to access from this area, man. I'm really, from a business point of view, I think the owner should actually make it an Airbnb, so that you come rent the place and just, let it be touristic, man. Let it be a touristic homestead, Yeah, man, just we're enjoying the views. It's really amazing. It's really nice, man. Man, it's breathtaking. What a breathtaking view from that point, man. You see the entire town. It looks like a very, very small place. And then presenting to you River Niger, ladies and gentlemen. I promised you River Niger. It was a day at River Niger, and there we are. So presenting to you River Niger from SirVick's perspective, from SirVick's lens. River Niger, close up, right there, guys. River Niger, presenting River Niger to you. And that is the Jebba Bridge, ladies and gentlemen, 1800 meters long. Ladies and gentlemen, visit. Let's get to check out the Jebba Bridge. Yeah, man, I think I really have honored my promise. I promised to get you guys to River Niger. I promised to spend a day at River Niger, and I believe that I've delivered, man. I have delivered, haven't I? Haven't I delivered, guys? So, man, do me the honors. If you've watched this video to this far, please drop a subscription, drop a comment. Yeah, man, I'll appreciate a like as well. Share the video so that other people get to watch it as well, man. I do appreciate. Thank you so much. Peace out.